At this stage, we're going to go ahead and rebuild the head and the piston. I already have the new stage 3 cam in that. I did have to buy a head. The one that I had on this engine, the spark plug was stripped, and they stripped the manifold for the carburetor. So I did have to get a new one. So that is a new one. And we're going to go ahead and put the piston rings on, get it all back in the bike. I measured that, everything is fine there. We did get some case screws and some piston rings and some dowels and some new gasket kit from TB Parts. So I'm going to go ahead and put that together and show you what we got when this thing is backed and assembled. So I just installed the lower rings, so the bottom ring here, the waffle ring, and then the top. And then I gapped the bottom ring here around 10 o'clock. Then the top ring is at 2 o'clock. And then the waffle ring is at around 6 o'clock on the intake side. So I'm going to go ahead and install the 2 compression rings. And with these rings, you want to make sure that those R's are facing towards the top and not flipped towards the bottom. So both of these rings have a R. Those want to go facing up. And here are the 2 rings installed at the top. So I have this scraper ring at the 6 o'clock position and the compressing ring at 12 o'clock position. Okay, I have my piston installed, and as you can see, there's a little IN mark on the top, and then I put my wrist pin in there with some assembly lube, and you can see the circlip, and there's a groove right there. You want to make sure that that G part does not line up with that. So I also used this and pushed the clip in there, holding it with a pair of needle nose pliers, because it does want to fly out. So just be careful when you do that part, and you should be good to go. The next step you're going to do is put in your new gasket. So I have that in there, and then you can see I have the new pins, one there and one there. So you'll want to make sure those are in. And then now what I'm going to do is take some assembly oil and lube the piston and try to get the jug on there. All right, so we got the chain and everything back in there, and you can see the intake etched part is at the top. And then now I'm going to go ahead and put the head on next. Before you put your head back on, make sure that you put the gasket in the correct location, and then also put your alignment dowels back in. So you're going to have one here and one there. I'm going to go ahead and align the timing up. So there is a nub inside of the head there, and I have that lined up with the T mark for the timing. And then over here, it's very faint, but it's right here, and I have that lined up with the timing. So just a little bit of play, but it lines up. And then this one is the firing one. So there's the firing one, there's the timing one. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the last bolt in. When you're torquing your cylinder head down, there is a sequence that you need to do this in. And it also says to apply Loctite to the bolts up there. And then in the manual, you just want to make sure that you're following the sequence that it's recommending. So I'm going to do that. And there's my foot-pound of torque that I need to do. So you have a first round and then a final round of torque. So for the valves, TB recommends 003. So I have my filler gauge here, and then what I did was put this down in the on top of the valve here, and push this down until I felt some resistance, and then I went ahead and tightened this down. You will have to hold on to this end out here because it will allow it to spin, and that's what's causing the adjustment. So just use a good feeler gauge and you can set that pretty easy. And then for the manifold, this has a spacer, a gasket down here, and a gasket at the top. This is the post side with a nut, and then this is a screw side. So got that installed. And you can see here the timing is good. So gonna continue on. I'm just looking this over, making sure everything's tight. I do have the oil filter in here already, and then the oil line from TB. Before I close the head up, I'm going to go ahead and change out the O-rings. This is the old O-ring, and I have new ones, so I'm going to put new O-rings on everything. Alright, here's the exhaust we got off of eBay, and this is the one we've been taking videos of that we took the 3D carbon print off of, and it fits in there nice and tight, hugs up to the frame, and then comes over there and finishes off nicely. So got the gasket down there in the bottom, all bolted up. As you can see, the engine went in. We have to tighten everything up by just trying to fit the exhaust in, and then we'll torque everything down. bike is lunging a little bit. I need to adjust the clutch, as you can see it lunge. So we'll be doing that next and putting a new clutch lever on it because this one is bent up pretty good. That's going to be the end of this video. We enjoyed working on this bike. We'll post new videos as we improve on it. And as always, we thank you for watching our channel. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.